All right, we are live. We are live Wednesday evening. That's all I got. Wednesday evening.
Wednesday evening, it is Chargers Vikings, one of the greatest rivalries in sports today.
Boy, I don't know about that. Usually I look up past, the history, how we rank. I didn't do that this week.
Oh yeah, I don't ever look at that, so I don't know. All I know is that there was legitimate beef between these two teams on Twitter after the whole Justin Herbert usurped that word again that you love so much. Justin Jefferson is Rookie of the Year. Then the Chargers came out to something about guaranteed a win on the schedule when they had added this extra game. So there was a little bit of heat going back and forth with Vikings and Chargers Twitter. So a little bit of at least a cyber rivalry here.
Well, they can kiss it because we've won the last two, and we didn't just win. We kicked their ass.
Yeah, that last game was a damn blowout. It was a beautiful thing to watch, and it would be nice to see one of those again this year.
It would be. It would be. We're going to talk about that, but before we get in that, well, we'll give it a minute here. Let's see if people hop on. We got Sage Myers talking up Cam Bynum already. Monomidai, that is a mess. That's messier than my pants on a hungover draft day morning.
And I don't know about you, but I really don't want to get into that at all. It's a bizarre story that keeps getting weirder and twistier, and it's like an episode of Dateline. I'm waiting for that guy with the white hair to show up, start talking to us.
Oh, we're going to talk about it just very briefly. You got to talk about it. Yeah. Kwong, he's here.
Hell yeah, I wouldn't be alive without Kwong. Wouldn't be. I'm here. I love that he just wrote that.
Yes. This is roll call. This is roll call. If you're here, we want to know it. We want to. Yeah,
we're taking attendance right now.
Don't be the guy who says present. That's the worst. Yeah. Nobody liked that guy. Puddin' I thought that said puddin' taint. That would have been even better. But this guy looks like he likes to party.
Yeah, that guy likes to party, and he ain't drinking anything soft. To tell you that, it is straight up no mix in those drinks.
Patrick Harms also in the house. Love to see that. Purple Haze. Wow, we are taking attendance tonight. I like this.
Should we say the Pledge of Allegiance too?
Mm-mm. I don't remember the Pledge of Allegiance.
Yeah, I'm not sure I could recite it either from start to finish.
Authority this time. He's still here. Oh no, Spankers. Spank did it.
He did it. He even dropped the emoji or whatever the hell you call that thing.
Yeah, for some reason, every time they said present, they just thought they were just the funniest damn kid in class.
And they always said the same way. It was always present. Like they turned half robot or something every time. Never failed.
Should have went as Brooks and Dunn. I definitely would have been Kick Brooks, I believe his name was.
What, is he the ginger?
No, he's the good looking one.
Wow. It's really rude.
All right. Well, you know what? Let's just dive balls deep into this. Let's start off with a little bit of news so far today. Like we said, Dalvin Cook, at this point, it'd just be stupid to talk about it because nobody knows anything. We'll let it play out. It just seems like it is just messier than shit.
Yeah, it is. It's you're getting two sides of a story here. Who knows where the truth is in this whole entire thing? And I don't really want to make any comments on this until I hear more. So again, it's weird, it's odd, it's a bad situation all around, and it is what it is.
All right. Other news: Dakota Dozier. As much as we have not been nice to this guy about his play on the field, it appears he is hospitalized with COVID, which is pretty scary. Hopefully he's getting well very, very soon.
Yeah, we can rip on him all we want, with his play and his performance, but we definitely want no ill will against this guy. We don't want him to, get sick or anything like that and to see him in the hospital. Not good. So from the One Barn Lupiga show, get well soon, Dakota Dozier. We'd love to name you turd of the game again.
I'm sure he's tuning in right now. But, that'll be an interesting one to watch as well if anybody else pops up on that COVID list. Bob Sweet is in the house. Patrick Harms, our guy, as always. Thank you, sir.
Yeah. Thank you, Patrick. What a guy.
I'm gonna have to start calling him Pat. We're getting onto a real nice level here. We're in brown paper bags.
Money bags.
Watch it.
No, we got. Well, I mean, I'd probably just wear the plastic ones.
And Tim Voss, it appears Tim Voss went halves on that. Appreciate that.
Thanks, Tim. Really generous.
Other news, Kenny Nwangu, special teams player of the week. First action, and he's already ripping out awards left and right. So Kenny Nwangu, that gets my parts very, very excited. He's one for one.
He's like me. My first month at Chuck E. Cheese in Cincinnati, I was employee of the month.
Really? I never knew that about you.
Never happened before.
Oh, all right.
Is that the same one or is yeah? All right, well, let's hop into this thing. So, first topic I want to talk about today. So, the way the season's gone with the games that have been played, is this like the most frustrating and/or dumbfounding season the Minnesota Vikings have had in recent memory? I mean, just with the talent on the roster, the way these games have gone, the goofy things, having the leading in turnovers, getting special teams touchdowns, and still losing these games. I mean, I want to see what everybody thinks. This is the most frustrating season they've had in recent memory.
What's recent memory? How far back you going here?
I don't know. 5 years?
No, that ain't. Well, yeah. 5 years. I mean, I think back to 2010, the year after when Favre came back. We still had all of our pieces, and we completely shit the bed. That was a very frustrating year. But as far as just the last couple of years, yeah, absolutely. All the guys we brought in, all new defense, still have some offensive power. Absolutely. Let's see what everyone else thinks. What's frustration level? All-time high? It's all a lot of Vikings channels out there. There's only one that matters, though. Kind of looks like somebody took a shit in my mug.
Maybe someone did.
I don't even care. Patrick Harm's bitter about Nwangu because he went to us. It's going to take some time for me. I can appreciate that. Sal Dog's going way back, 98.
98. Yeah. I mean, it's just been a bizarre, weird ride that this Vikings team is on, and people jumping ship. We got Sage Myers picking a new team, and I get it.
Come on, man, come back to us.
Yeah, the Rams looked horrible against the Titans there on Sunday.
Someone tells me they'll be just fine.
I think I'm feeling it's because the Sage joined the bandwagon. All right, let's move on here. So, if the Vikings are going to start winning these close games, what has to change? And then, what specifically do we need to see every single Sunday if they're going to start winning some of these games that they bring it down to the wire every single week, and they just can't seem to pull out the W.
What's it going to take to win some of these games?
Yep.
Well, Micro Mike just hopped on the Micro Mike Detroit Lions talk. Be sure to hit that one up. No offense, Micro Mike, but it'll take us playing the Lions probably to get a win at this point. That's not very nice of me to say, but I'm going to say it anyways.
I don't even know if we beat them. I just think you got to level this thing out. Like early in the season, our offense was humming, the defense was struggling, and then you see that Seahawks game. And I think the second half of that Seahawks game was the only thing we've ever seen close to a complete effort from this team on both sides of the ball. Defense was tightening up. Offense was still able to put points on the board. Now you look at it, it's flipped. The offense is struggling. The defense has gotten better. And somehow they got to figure a way to be effective on both sides of the ball. And not even an explosive offense, just be able to continue to put points on the board late in games. And they can't do that. And specifically to me, what they got to change, you got to get more aggressive on the play calling and offense. Zimmer's got to step in and say, hey, start taking some shots, throwing the ball down the field, pushing the ball down the field. Enough of this dinking, dunking. Let's go back to what we did early in the year and get Jefferson and Thielen involved.
And you actually think that's going to happen? You think all of a sudden it's going to change?
No, I said that's what's got to change.
Yeah,
I don't think it's going to.
The only thing that will change is next year when we have a whole different coaching. I have no faith that all of a sudden it's going to change. If anything were to change, Kirk Cousins would have to go absolutely rogue and just say screw it, because the coaching staff is not going to change. Nothing is going to change. Something crazy and something that's not going to happen would have to happen. Old McDonald.
Yes. Thank you.
Boom. Thank you, sir. And also, again, Tim Voss. Tim Voss appears to have went in on that one as well.
Yeah, that Canadian, I think that's like 37 cents in America.
Old McDonald, our guy, Detroit. Micro Mike is taking no offense, and he feels he's going on something. I'm going to say we're going to split with the Lions, unfortunately.
Oh God, I hope not. So what's your opinion on this? I've seen this multiple sources, not sources, but just people commenting. We got to keep Jefferson happy. You got to start. You don't want to lose your superstar. Is that something the Vikings really got? They got to play down to this guy and make him happy and start whether that's feeding him more targets or just getting him. I don't know, whatever the hell he would want.
Absolutely, we do. Randy Moss, Percy Harvin, Stephon Diggs. How many receivers have just all of a sudden upped and wanted to leave? Give this guy 50 targets on Sunday. I don't give a shit if we win, lose, if he catches 3 of them. Throw that thing his way. That is the one guy, regardless of how the season goes, we need to keep happy. We know everybody knows wide receivers are divas. Justin Jefferson, everybody loves him, but it's only a matter of time. These little targets, what's he got? 5 targets in the last 2 weeks? I mean, 10 targets.
Horrible. 2, no, I think that's 5. We didn't talk enough about his wild running arm flop and block that he was doing. That thing was amazing. It was like the Bushwhackers on steroids. He was coming after windmill style. I've watched it like 3 times since the game, and I don't know why we didn't talk about it more in the live, because that thing was something else. That was almost as bizarre as the Stephen Weatherly steamroller. Nothing
will be as bizarre as that. I'd like to, I don't know what we'd call that. Call that the butterfly. It was wonderful.
Trying to go faster? It was something. It was
the good thing is it looks like he's having fun out there. That's all that matters. I don't know what the hell he was doing.
How could you not be having fun there? I don't know. That was something. All right. So right now the Vikings currently hold the 12th overall pick. What position in your mind has risen to the top of the draft board? Where should they be looking with their first round selection? I mean, we're halfway through the season, so draft talk is definitely in play at this point.
Yeah, whether you like it or not, draft talk is coming. And the more losses the Vikings pile up, the more we're going to talk about it. Micro Mike is continuing to give us love. It's going to be hard when we play the Lions to not be nice to him on Schooling with the Enemy. And Monomita, I asked earlier for doing Schooling with the Enemy. Lupagus, you're doing that right after this.
Right after. I'm schooling with him, and then I'm going to go on their show, and he doesn't have a cool name for it, but he's going to hit me up. Violate me with questions.
Violate you. As far as draft needs, you got to look at all the 1-year contracts the Vikings have on defense. It sucks to say it, but I think cornerback is going to be a definitely a big need for the Vikings. Defensive line, I think anything's fair game. It's really tough to just pinpoint a position. The only position that's off the table in my mind is offensive tackle.
Yeah, I mean your offensive tackle situation is looking pretty damn good right now with O'Neal and Darius. I think it's defensive end. That really goes to the top of my list right now. We don't know what Dino Hunter's future with this team is going to be. Everson Griffin's 1-year deal. Kenny Wilkes showed up a little bit, but we got a whole another 9 games to see what he can do. Patrick Jones is there. DJ Wanham. So I think you got to have one more stud there. And if there's a elite pass rusher sitting there at 12, you jump all over him. I'm looking at you, Mr. Hutchinson from Michigan.
Oh, wow. And Daniil Hunter. Who knows? Who knows what the future holds? Yeah. We could just be bone dry. Kenny Wilkes could be our only steed at defensive end. You just never know.
Hey, I loved everything I saw from Kenny Wilkes on Sunday. Everything.
Saw a lot of comments about this center from Iowa on Twitter and stuff too. Can you imagine taking another center in round 1? I don't think that'll ever happen again. Ever.
Yeah, after the Garrett Bradbury fiasco, I don't think anybody wants to see that happen. You'd think if that someone's rated that high by pretty much everybody, it's a lock, it's a sure thing, and Garrett Bradbury has not been that, so I can't see him going back to the center well.
Yeah, that well needs to someone needs to take a shit in that thing.
Oh my God. All right. The NFL.com power rankings were released. Minnesota Vikings came in. They're down a few spots this week. They're at 21. Again, is that too high, too low, or just right?
Yeah, let's see some in the comments. 21. Is that not giving us justice? Puddentine. I'm liking this Puddentine fella. There's does look fantastic.
Was it school? Oh. When did you get the? Was it in school where we got the pudding cups with like that wooden stick? Love that.
That was ice cream, at the Metrodome.
I think there was like a pudding too.
I don't remember.
Pudding reminds me of.
Tim Voss has some breaking news.
it's a very specific request. I wonder if he's done that before.
Oh, he's done it. I guarantee he's done it.
Oh my God.
Outhouse 28. Yeah, nobody else has chimed in here. Who is worse, Lions or Jets? That's not nice. Pudding Pops. Oh, Pudding Pops are delicious. I think 21
Yeah, that's
is
what I was thinking of.
21's way too generous. Way too generous. There's no reason we should be ranked 21. I'm thinking 25, 26.
Yeah, I think the only reason we're
close games.
Yeah, I think that's the only reason they're putting us up there is because we have had close games that could have gone one way or the other. But the fact is, this team doesn't know how to win. They play too conservative. They play not to lose, and they end up losing. So, yes, I would say anywhere between 25 and 28. I think that's fair. 26.
Jeff H. is also part of attendance. Sal Dog, why is Kellen Mond inactive? That's very easy because we have a man named Sean Mannion, who is one of the best quarterbacks to ever put on a helmet.
You got to think the time's coming, a couple more losses. There's no reason to keep Sean Mannion on this team. You might as well just have Kellen Mond active and get him in there if Cousins goes down. You got nothing to lose.
This is the same team that won't even put in Wyatt Davis when we're down to our 12th guard. So I don't expect to see Kellen Mond active one damn bit.
Well, it's not going to take two more losses for this, even the coaching staff to realize it's over. Right now, they're still thinking there's a chance. They were going to give up picks to get Caleb on Chase on in here. So I think you got to be about 3-9 before they totally give up on this thing.
Yeah, we'll see. Let's talk Chargers. I mean,
let's do it.
Chargers is a winnable game. Maybe it seems like we've been huffing gas or sniffing glue, but it is a winnable game. I've saw multiple tweets this week as far as the Vikings are a team that could lose to any team, but they're also a team that could beat any team, and I believe that. And the Chargers are a beatable team. But before we get into this Charger team, Lepagus, who is your favorite Charger of all time?
Yeah, there's some goodies here, and this is tough. I don't know if I should name names. I don't want to give out any spoilers for anybody else's, but a couple names I was considering. You know me, I love the tight ends. Antonio Gates came to mind. Obviously, Michael the Burner Turner came to mind. Hell, I even thought of an early young Darren Sproles, but I got to go easy. I got to go vanilla. I got to go with linebacker Junior Seau. I've always liked this guy. Just so good in his prime, so fun to watch, a lot of energy. And, he kind of was the Chargers back in their really shitty days. And when they finally got to the Super Bowl, he was kind of the heart and soul of that team. So Junior Seau to me is my favorite Charger.
There's some good ones out there. We got Dan Fouts. We got Tomlinson. A couple Fouts. I missed somebody else too. Breeze. Another Fouts. Wow. Ryan Leaf. Tim Voss is nailing it. Proof is in the pudding. 21's too generous.
The proof is in, what's his name?
Ryan Matthews. Forgot about that guy. He was on a lot of fantasy teams.
Yeah, he sucked.
Eli Manning. Vincent Jackson. Hell yeah.
Yeah, that was always your guy.
Doug Flutie. I'm going Natron Means. It's not even close. Natron Means, that big bowling ball. They just hand that ball off to him. People would be bouncing off him like in Tecmo Bowl. Bing, 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 bing. Big old hog.
Patrick Harms had a good one. Nate Caden, the guy we loved.
Oh, I didn't see a Nate Caden.
I believed he spent some time on the Vikings coaching staff. Did he not last year?
He was like one of those preseason, just like, I might want to be a coach someday.
Intern coach. They call that an intern. Yeah, Nate Caden. What a kicker. What a damn kicker.
Lieber, there's a good one. Lindvall, John Jefferson, Seau. Forgot about Means. How dare you? Camardi. Quan, hey, well, Quan's still here.
He's still here. He's still in attendance. Thank you, Quan. We'll have homework for you after the show.
All right, let's talk about this Charger team. Let's get into it.
Well, this is a team we don't play very often. We don't get to see them very often. So who are some of these Chargers in their beautiful uniforms, which, I mean, I'm a big fan of their uniforms. I love them. Who are we looking forward to watch play up close and personal tomorrow or on Sunday?
I don't know. I would say Rashawn Slater, but that's just going to break my heart a little bit, even though Darrisaw is playing wonderfully. Slater's having an insane rookie season. He is not being nice to opposing defensive ends. Yeah,
Slater's been fantastic. I'm a big Derwin James fan. I like watching him play. big hitter, big physical dude. And Herbert, I like to see, him see what he can do against our defense. And, not that we had a shot in him in the draft, but, the offensive rookie of the years came down to those two. So we'll see who's going to rise to the occasion and prove that they truly should have been the rookie of the year.
Marion Butts, great one. What I'm not looking forward to seeing is Joey Bosa's mustache. I don't know what his status is right now, if he's still rocking that little mustache that he's had for a while, but that thing is disgusting. I don't want to see that at all.
Yeah, I don't like mustaches, especially when it's all that there is on the face of a man. It's very
his is even just
is it wispy?
Just
is it
gross.
A wispy mustache?
Ed Guy rocks, wants to see some Herbert.
Yeah. So all right. Yeah, how'd you not say Forrest Lamp for your favorite Charger either?
Nah. Natron means not even close.
Yeah, okay. That's fair. All right, so what worries us the most about this Charger team? Or do we even get worried anymore? Are we even concerned?
Absolutely, we're concerned. What worries me about playing the Chargers is it might be a close game. That's what worries me.
Well,
but I got plenty of worries with this Charger team.
Well, yeah, I mean, and I think there's worries on both sides of the ball with this team. Really, you look at Herbert throwing to his 2 targets. Mike Williams is ginormous. Keenan Allen can catch anything. Austin Eckler, great receiver out of the backfield, shifty, speedy. If you want to highlight some of the defensive players, go ahead. I don't want to take this whole thing.
Well, I mean, they're 5-3. They're top of the AFC West. They're a very good team. Their record, they're probably better than what their record shows. I could see the Chargers being a team that just gets very, very hot at the back end of the season. Their offense is good, 10th in yards a game. They're passing, obviously, with Herbert, top 10. I think they're number 5. One thing that surprises me is their pass defense is 3rd in the league. They're only giving up 181 yards in the air, which means that we'll probably throw it all game because we did it backwards last week when we should have been throwing it all game. So we'll probably run it 50 times a game. So they're a very well-rounded team. I don't like that. I don't like it one damn bit. And you mentioned Eckler. Surprisingly, he's only got 100-yard game. It's weird. Doesn't seem right.
You're just looking at just straight rushing or total yards?
Well, just rushing yards, but I mean,
yeah, but he's such a weapon.
That's very, very surprising. So, easy answer is Justin Herbert scares me, Mike Williams scares me, and Keenan Allen scares me. I think they're going to have a fucking day.
Watch your mouth. Do you think you're Montemita or what?
I wish I was Montemita. I'm just warming them up for when we do our bold predictions.
Yeah, this is, like you said, it's a balanced team. I think there's one weakness is probably their kicking game. They've had that Vizcaino who was very inconsistent. Now they got Dustin Hopkins in there. But I'm sure whoever's kicking for them will be perfect against the Vikings.
Yeah, they will be. They will be. Where did I just see? Somebody just asked if we think Zimmer's going to get fired. I think we're on the same page. They'll be at the end of the season.
Yeah, I just don't see it happening unless the team walks out on them or there's some huge, uproar on the sidelines or something like that. I think it's going to be end of season, and that doesn't mean it's going to be after the season. Maybe they want to get their coaching search started early and they want to cut them before the last game. I don't know. We'll see how the record plays out, but I really think it'll be after the season. Even if they end up somehow pushing into the playoffs and getting that wild card, even if they get in there and lose, he's still going to be gone. So he's gone regardless.
It's going to be a weird mutual. It's not even going to be a fire. Zimmer's just going to say, you know what? It's going to be a mutual parting. They won't want to end it gross. A few comments on my beard not being attached to my mustache. Peach fuzz. I think it's connected on this side. Not this side. I don't know. I don't tell you. Sorry.
No, this is my hunting beard. I did have to shave it though, a little bit.
I wish I could do better. I can't. Thank you, Sage. I don't have anybody to impress. Thank you. All right, let's so Chargers, I mean, I can't believe they're only favored by like 2 points, I think. I don't get that at all, especially on the road. I know we're going to have our prediction Saturday where we actually predict the score, but spoiler alert, I'm really going into this one very low expectations.
I just fully expect it to be another game that comes down to overtime or the last kick of the game. It's just what the Vikings do. It's what the 2021 Vikings have been, and there's no reason to think this game is going to be any different. Are the Chargers? I mean, the Chargers, didn't they get rolled by Baltimore? I think they got destroyed by
Yes, they
them.
got
Vikings
killed.
hold their own. So who knows? This Vikings team, like we've already talked about, they're a mimic. They're a chameleon. They kind of play. They become who they're playing, and that's why they're so close with every single game. And that's going to happen again. It's a guarantee. That will happen.
Well, a couple things I hope happen is I hope we get a big old heavy scoop of Kenny Willekes again. I hope Kenny and Wangu actually gets a couple carries. I hope they maybe put the brakes on Alexander Madison a little bit, get him more involved. Other than that, same old. A lot of targets to Justin Jefferson, please.
Yeah, start airing this thing out. Get Thielen, get Jefferson involved. I want to see, you said Kenny Willekes. I want to see this guy do it again. I want to see Cam Bynum again, see what he can do in game 2. And Guangnu, not just return the ball, get him some carries, get him some freaking jet sweeps, whatever. Put him out there and let him run around the end. Use that speed. Be creative. I'm just sick and tired of the same old shit that we've been seeing. I want to see Patrick Jones. He had 6 snaps last week on defense. Let's get Patrick Jones out there and see what PJ2 can do.
Yeah, I'm good with maybe putting DJ Wanham on the inactive list for a couple of weeks. We've seen enough of him. He's got the most snaps out there, and he has the least
swatted pass.
Huh?
Beautiful swatted pass last week.
That's great. I'm glad he had a swatted pass. He has the most snaps of almost all the defensive ends. Don't get me started on DJ Wanham.
I was just gonna say, my goodness.
All right, let's start seeing some bold predictions here. Somebody's got to have a bold prediction. Pull out those. I won't see it.
What?
Nothing.
Balls?
Yeah, I was going to go a different route. I got my bold prediction. I'm ready. Tim Bosch shut the bed once. It's funny because we're sitting here saying everything we hope to see and we want to see change. This is the week, and we're not going to see it. It's going to be the same thing.
Yeah, I haven't watched a Vikings game in a while, like thinking we're going to win. So they took that from me early in the season, and now I just expect to see a close game end in a loss. I enjoy it. They're entertaining. Don't get me wrong.
I thought we were going to have a surprise last week, and now after we didn't get that, I got nothing. Matamidai is ready. My man.
Hey!
There he is.
All right, so I think Kirk Cousins is going to have a rebound game. He's going to go off. He's going to throw 5 fucking touchdowns.
Yeah!
and at least 3 of them are going to be the Justin Jefferson.
Hell yeah!
Throwing to the person you should be throwing to, because apparently when you have a superstar, you just don't throw to him.
Matamidai, well done, sir.
Matamidai,
love it.
Oh, what a guy!
I'll take that.
He's getting his steps, and he kind of took mine, so I'm changing mine.
Oh wow! I
was going to say 5 touchdowns, but I was going to go that route.
All right. Well, I see a familiar face coming on. Patrick Harms is coming on. You ready?
He's coming.
Look
Patrick
what I
Harms.
got. You guys know what this is?
That one bar's mustache?
Nope. From last week. You guys didn't believe me. It's true. I really got it.
It's just the pews. Oh my God.
But anyways, bold prediction. Justin Jefferson is going to prove why he was the MVP or rookie of the year over Herbert.
Boom.
Plain and simple.
Yeah.
That's what it's going to be.
Yeah. Love it.
I like it.
Patrick, our guy.
Love the props. He's like the carrot top of the One Barn Luppica show.
He is. He always brings it. Forgot about my bag I sent him.
I can't believe you actually did that. I thought he was kidding.
He must have dyed him.
I don't think so.
All right. Well, I think that's we got 2 this week. That's it.
That's fine.
They were good. They were good.
They were good. They were very good.
Well, I'll give you the honor, Your Honor.
Yeah, I was gonna also go with the Kirk Cousins route, but I'm gonna change it since Matamidai just nailed that one. I'm gonna say Kenny Willekes really gets his name out there, and he has 3 sacks on Justin Herbert this week. Kenny Willekes, 3 sacks.
3 sacks for Willekes. Ed Guy Rocks has something to say to that.
I do. I'm gonna. Yeah. What's up, guys? How are you?
What's up, buddy?
Good. How you doing, man?
Good to see you guys. I think I have it's very simple bold prediction this week, but it is very bold in the sense that I think Zimmer will actually, right before the half, try to score a touchdown in the 2-minute drill.
No.
Wow, that's the boldest prediction
That's
yet.
bold.
That is bold.
Well done,
That
sir.
is bold.
Well done.
Yeah. Not just start and then stop, but actually continue and actually try to do it.
I'm gonna make a prediction that's not bold, but I'm gonna say Ed Guy Rocks either plays like he's one hell of a drummer or just like has a very large assortment of guitars. Just a guess.
Yeah, I can see him being a bassist as well.
Really? No, he's too cool for that.
Oh, bass players got all the chicks.
Way too cool for that. All right, I'm going. My bold prediction is we know the Chargers' run defense is not overly fantastic. I think Dalvin Cook, regardless of his situation, he is going to come out angry and he is going to have a fire lit up his ass. And I'm saying he's going to rush for over 200 yards. And I'm going to say well over 200 yards with a couple scores. I think he's going to put on a show.
You don't dare say he's going to push for Adrian Peterson against the Chargers 296, do you?
No, I don't. No. I was thinking maybe like 218, but Dalvin Cook's coming out hot and heavy, and they're actually going to feed him that rock, feed him that beautiful pill.
Well, let's hope so. That would be great because those are the kind of things I'm looking for right now. Just things to get us excited. The Justin Jefferson windmill, Dalvin Cook running for 218 yards. These are things we need to take away from this season right now. That's all we can really hope for.
Wouldn't it be something as well? And I don't think I've ever said that. Wouldn't it be something? I think I'm getting old. Not only if Justin Jefferson outplays Herbert, but if Darrisaw outplays Slater, my pants will hit the floor.
And if the hell's my boy's name? Drawing a blank. Our D tackle.
James Lynch?
No. If James Lynch outplays Linval Joseph. How about that?
All right, we'll take that. Tomlinson? I think you're thinking of Tomlinson.
No, I was thinking of the other one I like.
Sage Myers, Buck
Armand Watts.
CJ Ham. A lot of good stuff. All right, well, remember, we're going to be back after the game. Hit up our Patreon page, subscribe, like the video. What else do we got? Lupagus is going to be doing his Schooling with the Enemy with the Chargers this evening. Check that out tomorrow morning. It will be a dandy, I'm predicting. A dandy.
Guilty as Charged podcast. Check them out. Start harassing them right now. Good. We need to get in their heads. They really wanted Sam Cosmi at pick 12 last year too, so maybe I should bring that up and rub that in their face.
They did want him.
All right. So as we're leaving, remember this, guys. This is something you can tell your grandmas. The pinky promise originally indicated that the person who breaks the promise must cut off their pinky finger.
Wow. All right. Thanks for everybody for hopping on.